Transformers Lore Movie Week! The Primus Prime 22 channel is bringing you a special set of 6 videos from June 14th to June 16th and from June 19th to June 21st. These Transformer lore videos will focus on various topics from Tyran 707.04 Delta, in preparation and review for the release of Transformers last night. It should be noted that once the movie's out, in order to avoid spoilers, I'm going to completely disappear from the internet and not come back until I've seen it, but I will still upload your daily videos. But let's get into Transformers Lore Movie Week! Hey, what's up everybody, Primus Prime 22 here, bringing you another episode of Transformers Lore. This episode, we'll be talking about the Seekers from Tyran 707.04 Delta. In Transformers lore, multiversal singularities often have an impact on the lives around them, echoing through their existence throughout the multiverse. This video intends to look at the Seekers from Tyran 707.04 Delta, but because of their origin involved with the multiversal singularities, we will have to go back into their deeper origin, when the lines between universes were effectively non-existent in the form of story, as the singularities transcended such things. Universe, Tyran 707.04 Delta, as a focus, though some early sources are from the time of the 13 and are not explicit as far as physical space goes. We've talked about this before in some of the very first episodes of Transformers lore. The Allspark was in need of energon, and to provide aid to the 13, the Allspark Cube created a key, construction drones, and other creations with a focus towards space travel and searching, possessing the ability to generate a space bridge with their own anatomy, though the full extent and range of this ability is vague. These elements were created because Primus's plan called for the creation of solar harvesters to take the energy of suns to power the cube. The harvesters were built by the construction drones, and the key, an artifact later dubbed the Matrix, would be the device needed to activate the harvester. The other creations were tasked with searching the universe for suitable stars. These were the Seekers. And just as we spoke about before, the Fallen eventually turned against his brothers and sought about recruiting the construction drones and Seekers into his cause, deceiving the 13. These were the Seekers who were a part of the first Decepticons, though at least some Seekers believed that their actions were benevolent and would benefit the greater good of Cybertron. The Knights, including a descendant of Prima known as Optimus, also might have been members of the Seekers given their function to explore the universe and existing before the 13 disappeared, but this is a complex topic full of nuances that I want to devote to its own video, and to avoid misconceptions. At the very least, these individuals did not join with the Fallen's Decepticons. In Tyran 707.04 Delta and related universes, the Decepticon Seekers, along with other Decepticon forces under the Fallen, went to the planet Earth. Jetfire, the first Seeker, and the Seeker who sought out Earth as a suitable planet in the first place, was among the Decepticon forces there, though he was confused as to why the 13 wanted a populated planet for the construction of a harvester, the reasons made clear in my earlier episodes. However, by the time the rest of the 13 had arrived, Jetfire, the closest confidant of the Fallen, finally committed to his beliefs and turned against his master, and was the only Seeker to do so. The Fallen set the Seeker and the other Decepticons in the atmosphere of Earth, while he saw to his battle against his brothers. Jetfire managed to kill most of the Decepticons, though he went unconscious, and other Seekers loyal to the Fallen remained active. They would spend time seeking the Tomb of the Primes and the key that was known as the Matrix of Leadership, so that they might activate the Harvester. Their seeking speciality now focused on something malevolent. It is here that their involvement with the singularities end and that their actions become more and more individualized and specialized to certain universes. And we branch off from Tyran 707.04 Delta in particular. Various Seekers assumed different vehicle modes throughout Earth's history, and were even noticed by Agent Seymour Simmons of Sector 7. However, his superiors did not authorize further investigation as they did not have confidence in Simmons' findings. However, in 2009 CE, Simmons, along with the Decepticon Wheelie, helped Sam Witwicky and his friends in finding Jetfire, who had assumed the form of an SR-71 Blackbird in the Smithsonian National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. Jetfire was activated with a sliver of the Allspark Cube, and at this point he somehow had knowledge of the Autobot-Decepticon War, which he really shouldn't have known about, but whatever, and changed sides to the Autobots. Jetfire, possibly last of the Seekers at this point, helped Witwicky's allies find the Tomb of the Primes, and later participated in the Battle of Giza, where he sacrificed himself to power up Optimus Prime to defeat the Fallen. And that's going to wrap up today's episode. The Seekers and Jetfire are things that haven't been fully fleshed out in the movie universe ever since the break with the rest of the supplementary material, and I hope future movies will explain more about these Cybertronians. If you like this video, you might like my video on the Sector 7 miniseries that fleshes out Jetfire's story in Tyran 207.28 Gamma. Thank you so much for watching, subscribe if you like, follow me on social media for further updates, join the subreddit for further discussion on the Transformers lore, and have a great day, ladies and gentlemen. in the Smithsonian